they say a week is a long time in the history of politics, but 3 years has been a very long time in the EU-Turkish relation, and specifically its impact on the Middle East, which is where my organization, the Middle East Research Institute, MERI, has been focused on. We saw how, when we started the study, ISIS was at its peak in terms of the shaking the dynamics in the region, and Turkey had just about started securitizing the Kurdish issue, had internal problems inside Turkey and started spilling over into both Syria and Iraq. And developments in the region had gone through a very difficult process where we had to try and understand events, contextualize them, and predict what might happen next. And the dynamics became extremely complex, and EU-Turkish policies diverged and sometimes was conflictual, and in some areas were actually led to some cooperation. So we looked at the energy issues and the security drivers. It was not easy to decipher, but we managed to go down to detail, to micro-level details, and present the community with policy recommendations that may actually help the decision makers to shape the future. But I think there is plenty more to do. Over the next couple of years, we will see even more changes in the relation between EU and Turkey, and even greater impact on Iraq, Syria and Iran. And especially we are now moving into post-ISIS, prospect of stabilization and reconstruction. And this is where Turkey and EU are actually very different in the way they approach post-ISIS era and the reconstruction phase of both Iraq and Syria.